outlined, but I do have, they have outlined the whole school year. So I'm just kind of building off of what they want for the
Okay.
school and how they made their program of study and just building off of that. So, like September, basically we're doing themes, a 3-year theme. We're starting at the beginning of time and working our way outward. So the main things that we're going to be talking about are Big Bang, our place in space, a lot of astronomy lessons just right away. Of course, we're still doing math and language, but those are all individual type things because everybody is on a different level.
Right.
3 different age groups in this class, so there's going to be a lot of individual work, some group work, but the main things we're going to do at a group meeting time will be this plan that they have in place, where we start with the beginning of Earth, beginning of time, and then move our way on discussing a lot of like the planet itself, and just kind of big to small. So eventually, we're just talking about humans. So interesting way to do it.
Is that like a document that I could access per chance?
Yeah, that's on our Google Drive. Did Rami ever have you get added to that?
No.
Okay, so I could probably get you on that at some point, but I could probably even send it to you to program study.
Yeah, I mean, is it just one folder in Drive with a lot of stuff all organized in different folders?
Yeah, it is. It's and it's on our River Farm Google Drive page. I'm not really I'm not the best at tech stuff, so this is all new to me.
Yeah.
But I can send it to you. It's like 7 pages.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think you usually hit like share, and then you don't have to do it in email. It's like just right there. You can, I think, hit like add people, and then you put my email in there, and then I should have access to it, hopefully. Unless it's like super private and someone else needs to give me permission or something. But.
Well, I might shoot that past Rami. Then he probably will say, I don't know.
Yeah.
Our curriculum. I'm going to see our curriculum director today, and I'll ask her if I can add you.
Perfect. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, that would be really helpful. I mean, yeah, something that I've been thinking about for myself, but also they've asked me to talk with you about it today. Is like I have to like start planning lessons pretty soon into when we start this for like that's my assignment is to like create lessons and submit those, and then also videoing myself like carrying out those lessons. So I'm already thinking about like, oh, okay, so I'm thinking maybe not next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, but probably the week after would be the first time where I need to like implement a lesson. So I wanted to talk with you about that and what you imagine that even looking like.
Well, I can tell you that I've got other things planned besides that. Is we're going to be doing things like I mean I'd like to just go to like why we need rules and why we need children to help, and just there's going to be a lot of different things that first week. So you're going to see a lot of different things. But the second week where we're going to talk like parts of the body. So I don't know if that goes with health and physical education, care for animals, care for plants. Then we're going to really talk about inside the body, brain, respiratory system, digestive system. So the science part and the human part, it's normal what I would normally do in a class anyway. So those kind of lessons, if that's also lessons that you want to participate in, then yes, I have it all mapped out for about a month right now.
Okay.
Any further than that, it'll be too much and be like, we didn't cover that much as I thought. So like, don't want to waste a whole lot of time.
Right.
You just do it every couple weeks.
Right. I mean, yeah, things change, right? So tough to, totally plan way out ahead of time. But even so when you say you have it kind of mapped out for a month, you mean like your lesson plans for each day somewhat, or?
Yeah, for each week, pretty much. I know that I don't know these kids. This is my first year, and it's such a mixed group. I don't really know where any of them stand when it comes to reading or writing. Right. So I'm basically going to be doing a lot of assessing the first week anyway.
Right.
Just seeing if they can even hold a pencil, and a lot of the older kids, they can do all that. They can write and they can read, but I want to know what all they can do.
Yeah.
But the class is mostly kindergartners. There's 6 kindergartners in it.
Okay.
And I've been meeting with them, and they don't know a whole lot when it comes to writing. So
Right.
obviously we'll be working on just ways for them to hold the pencil, and
Right.
real simple practical life skill type things where they can start, instead of having a little bit of chicken scratch, which they're very proud of, but something that's legible. you know
Right.
It's just little things like that.
Yeah. I mean, and
First week,
even if
just
they know how to, like, even if, like, spell and put the right, I mean, kindergartners usually come into kindergarten knowing that. I feel like they don't.
I a lot of kids go to preschool nowadays, so
Yeah.
they have some idea of how to hold pencils, and
Yeah.
they color and they use crayons. But
Sure.
sometimes, those preschools they come from, they might have 25, 30 kids in them, and if they're holding the pencil like this writing, the teacher doesn't have time to mess
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just ways to help. So
Yeah.
basically, I want them to leave the classroom at some point being able to write legibly.
Yeah.
I mean, don't have to write in cursive or be beautiful, but at least nice print letters where they can, be read.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Cool. Um. Yeah. That. Yeah. So for next week, also another thing I wanted to ask about, and they want me to ask about is, yeah, kind of like your, um, yeah, like any type of expectations or routines, like classroom management techniques that you feel like you want to kind of, yeah, maybe either talk about explicitly with the kids next week. Just curious what you're imagining there.
Oh, we're definitely going to have a sit down right at the beginning on how we act in the class. How we use the material, how we respect it. Um, you you hope for the best. You hope that the kids actually will listen. You hope that they will, want to demonstrate that they can do it, because they do look as some type of reward when you praise them. And I'm not a big praiser, like, oh, great job. I'm not I'm like,
Mm.
oh, you did that correctly. It's exactly what they were. They might at home they're going, oh, well, I picked up my dirty clothes, but nobody asked me.
Right.
I'm saying, good, you picked up your clothes. You know,
Hmm.
so that's what you were supposed to do anyway. So I want them to make sure that